Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, we've got some major increases in Tesla Model Y inventory. Let's see if we can find some of the biggest discounts, and then B, we'll talk about some upcoming discounts and incentives that I think are definitely around the corner. And the biggest question is when is this going to happen, which I think it's going to be coming soon, and maybe even this next week is going to get very interesting. And let's do a surprise giveaway today. We haven't done a live giveaway, I feel like, in the past few days. So if we can get to 44 likes, you'll be able to get to choose which one of these two that you would like to purchase. So you could essentially win a Cybercab wind-up racer, or you could win a Cybertruck wind-up racer. Your choice, your pick. You can choose whichever you want once we get to 44 likes, and then we'll pick a random winner live on stream. That all you have to do is type something in the live stream chat, and so go ahead and do that. And this is my way of saying thank you to everybody that jumped on earlier today because we're actually traveling right now, so it's the weekend time. And so it is a little bit, it's a little bit earlier than usual. So thank you to everybody that jumped on earlier today on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, because it is a much earlier time for sure. And tomorrow is also going to be earlier because we're going to be flying back. So I will give you the exact time. It's probably going to be around like noonish Central Time, which is, what is that? Like 1 o'clock? No. 9 a.m. Pacific time. So for all the early birds, it's going to be a really good one. But anyways, giveaway today, hit the like button. Sorry for the rant. Hit the like button. And once we get to 44 likes, we'll pick a random winner live on stream that types a random message in the live stream chat. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to support the channel, we actually just released a delivery checklist along with our deal checklist. Check it out down below in the description. If you're about to pick up your brand new Tesla vehicle, here is a list for you that you can follow along to inspect it. And it also gives you like high priority, low priority, and it gives you instructions if you find something wrong with your Tesla vehicle. What can you actually do? So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. So take a look at this. We are starting to see plenty of more Tesla Model Y inventory starting to pop up on the website. And taking a look at our handy dandy inventory tracker chart here, we can see that the inventory is starting to increase pretty heavily for Model Y. The Model Y is this mustard line, so let me go ahead and remove it. You can see it is spiking pretty heavily, and we know why this is. And the reason why this is because of the refresh of the Model Y. Tesla tried to sell down with all the different incentives at the end of the year. It's also Q4. They wanted to get rid of all the gray headliner maybe that's why they put the upgrade inventory or option upgrade on the Model Y and the Model 3, because they wanted to get rid of it. They also wanted to sell as many as they can. And they also know because 16-inch screen is coming out, the black headliner is coming out. People are not going to want to buy the old and busted Tesla Model Y Juniper when a brand new one with a bigger screen and a black headliner is already out. So they had to get rid of it as quickly as possible. And now this spike of inventory is probably all the new Juniper refreshers that are starting to come online at the moment. So we can start to see more inventory is starting to pop up, whether it's standard Model Y, which we saw then Tesla pumping out a bunch of those as well as the premium all-wheel drive version. What's interesting though is that the rear-wheel drive is still pretty light. I'm not seeing any of those at all, at least in our area, or at least the California area. And so maybe Tesla has got a good amount of healthy demand for that, which makes a lot of sense. And Tesla is not going to roll out more of those, or they're trying to produce as many as they can for orders. And so that would make a lot of sense. So if you're looking to place your order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle before purchasing. All you have to do is click it open first, then go to Tesla's website, find a vehicle that you're interested in, and then place your order. And so now the question is, when will more incentives start to roll out? And I feel like, to just jump right into it, I think this next week is going to be very interesting in terms of incentives for Tesla vehicles. Right now, if you look at the current offers, it's kind of light. And yes, there is like that APR offer as low as 0% on the standard Model Y and then 2.99 for the regular one. You still get the one free option, which is kind of interesting that they've kept around, but the lease payments suck in comparison to what was before. And so I really feel like incentives are going to be rolling out this week. And the reason why is because if you take a look at the Q4 production and deliveries, they have here at the bottom when they're going to have their earnings call. And the earnings call is on January 28th, which is 2 weeks from now. And so Tesla, I feel like after watching this for the past like few quarters, few years, Tesla always likes to release, whether it's a new vehicle, new product, or incentives like right before that earnings call. And the earnings call is going to be on January 28th, which is a Wednesday. So I would predict maybe even as soon as like Monday this week, we could start to see some different incentives, some change up for the Tesla Model Y, Model 3, and all of the different Tesla vehicles. Or maybe it could be as late as Wednesday or Thursday of this coming week. So if you're on the sidelines, be ready for your $250 deposit. Be ready with a Tesla referral link, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. And also, don't leave any money on the table when you're looking to buy a Tesla. And what I mean by that is if you're trading in a vehicle, if you're selling an electric vehicle or a Tesla vehicle, definitely give Plug down below a shot at purchasing your vehicle. They're getting very aggressive. They're offering thousands over everybody else, maybe even $3,000 to $4,000 over Tesla as well. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. Even if you live in a state that gives you trade-in tax credit, we've actually seen Plug beat out the tax credit and offer even higher than that. A couple different people I talked to that were able to send me screenshots that Plug was offering the most. And they can do this because they specialize in electric vehicles and Tesla vehicles only. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what the inventory looks like for your area. Let us know really what incentive are you looking for? I mean, I fully expect 0% is going to be coming in the near future for the Tesla Model Y. And I fully expect it is going to be this year in terms of we see 0% across it on the Model Y premium model. It just makes sense. And I also feel like it's going to be core packages with like full self-driving, well, maybe not full self-driving anymore, but free supercharging or other different offers as well. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And thanks for coming in today. Art, great to see you. Gregory, SF City Boy, Jason, RSE Ment X, thanks for coming in. Justin, Bono Director, Gregory, Valcaro, thanks for coming by. Dylan, Min, thanks for dropping by. Gushan, and thank you for dropping by. Let's see here. Who's here? Max, great to see you as well. Dylan, thanks for coming by. And SF City Boy, Dylan, thank you all for dropping by. And a special shout out to Ricardo. Thank you for dropping by as well. Today we've got a live giveaway live on stream. So at 44 likes, you will get to choose one of these two if you win. 44 likes. So you got to hit the like button, and you just have to be active in the live stream chat. Just so say anything in the live stream chat, and you'll get a choice if you win of either the Cybercab wind-up racer or the Cybertruck wind-up racer. And you get a choice because I'm just going to order it directly to you, shipped to your address if you are a winner. So hit the like button. You might as well hit the subscribe button because it's right next to the like button, and just say anything in the live stream chat. But all right, thanks for coming in. See, you're so cool, Dennis. Oh, thank you, Greg. No, you're so cool, Gregory. How's your Model 3? SF City Boy here for the stream. I wonder what time tomorrow. So noon is 10 a.m. Yes, noon central. So it's going to be noon central. Yeah, noon central because maybe 11 a.m. central, which is what, 9 a.m. Pacific. I think that makes the most sense. Sometime around there, we have to get it out. We have to stream because we're traveling tomorrow as well. No more wheel drive Cybertruck for configuration for sale. Yeah, Justin, they actually killed that like a while ago. So really, you're only going to be able to get the all-wheel drive version. How are you liking Austin? I'm originally from Texas. Don't leave without trying the queso. SF City Boy, that's a good one. I think we're going to go out a little bit later. Austin's cool. It's a nice vibe. That's for sure. But in terms of, I actually tried to call a robotaxi last night, just, because why not? Like when you're in Rome, you might as well try it out. And my feedback on it is, cool app, very seamless app, as what you can expect from Tesla, right? And it was actually going to take us on like a 30-minute route, but it was like super in demand. Like I was like watching it, and one time I clicked the button to reserve, it was like too much demand. I couldn't call it. So I kept clicking it and waiting. And then finally I got one, and it was like, oh, it's 25 minutes away before it picks you up. And I was like, I guess I'll wait a little bit. So I waited. The pros and cons, the pros is that it was much cheaper than an Uber. An Uber ride to go the same distance, because I checked quickly, was around $24. And to call the robotaxi, it was $11. So about more than 50% off, which was for the robotaxi, which was really cool. But I just couldn't wait 25 minutes. And by then I found a ride actually. So it was actually fine. But I still want to try it. Maybe later today we'll be able to try the robotaxi and everything. Hi, Dennis. I would like to win. Bono, yeah. All you got to do is hit the like button, say something in the live stream chat within the last 15 minutes. I'll show you guys how it actually works. You can see Nightbot is tracking all your guys' messages. And then once we get to 44 likes, I will pick a random winner live on stream here so that you can get a choice of either the Cybercab or the Cybertruck. Gregory, I never joined for the giveaways, but appreciate your generosity. So have you tried the Tesla pickleball paddle? Thoughts? It actually is a dud, Gregory. And I tried it. I opened it, played with it, and it's cool, right? Because I like Selkirk, and you'd probably know Gregory from pickleball. But I actually play with the boomstick a lot. And the Tesla one is very novelty. It's very flat. And it's weird because you would feel like they use the same technology. The grit, though, is like times 10 over the boomstick. Over the boomstick, but the power is like very, very flat. And I think I played it, I scuffed it up, I played with it, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. So maybe we do give it away in the end. We'll see. What brought you to Austin? We're just hanging out. I tried to get the black headlining yesterday. It's not available yet. SF City Boy, I have a solution. DM me, but you would have to come down to LA. But I have a solution. Maybe you can replicate it in the Bay Area. But DM me, SF City Boy. So I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. And then, of course, there'll be a full video for everybody else. But I will give you a quick preview so that you can get on the list and everything. Getting my first Tesla in March. Velcro. Nice. Congrats on that one. Curious, what will happen if we get to the Hardware 3 and Hardware 4 vehicles with full self-driving purchase? Yeah, I'm actually really curious to see as well. But I'd rather own full self-driving than pay subscription, because at least it's a one-time shot, especially if you get it for half off, like I know a lot of you have in the chat through our deal. Dylan, imagine having an old Model Y Performance with gray headliner. Yeah, no, I don't need to imagine, Dylan. I have one of those. No, but yeah, I get what you're saying there. Not a single all-wheel drive available. It's all Cyberbeast. Is it because Middle East, Canada, and Mexico are buying them up? Yes, Min, that's exactly what is happening. Tesla decided to produce all of them and ship them to all the different countries for this December and Q1. And also there's a rush probably because business owners do like purchasing those vehicles because they can get a nice write-off on the vehicle because it is a truck. And of course last year, and it's 100% deduction because of the one big beautiful bill and everything. In this next topic, speaking of full self-driving in AI 5 or Hardware 3 and Hardware 4, Elon has given us an update on AI 5 or Hardware 5, which is the next chip and the next chip. But here's what he had to say. Elon said, our AI 5 chip design is almost done and AI 6 is in early stages, but there will be AI 7, AI 8, AI 9, aiming for a 9-month design cycle. Quote, join us to work on what I predict would be the highest volume AI chips in the world by far. And I guess this is kind of the problem or the funny thing with this. And you can really, and that's why I keep saying that you can never really time buying a Tesla. There's always just something around the corner. And I guess that's also a good thing, right? Tesla keeps continuously innovating all the different chips and vehicles and whichever. And we've got another one around the corner. And we've got if production bear. But Tesla AI5 chips are expected to be going to high production volume in 2027, according to Elon. So we've got some decent time. In high volume production, like if you still put it on Elon time, that might be like a 2027, 2028 type of time frame for sure. But, this is a funny sentiment. A hardware for Teslas are already archaic because, they're already working on the next one, and the one after that. But it's very interesting to see Tesla Joy. If you don't know who she is, she posts a lot of videos on as well. She wrote, if you're smart, you wouldn't buy it. You can't transfer it to the Tesla for the rest of your life. So you're throwing 8K down the toilet. Now, I would kind of disagree with this. And we've also seen plenty of transfer programs in the future that have gone live and also turned off. And like right now, you can transfer the full self-driving from Tesla to Tesla. And you're not necessarily throwing 8K because the used market also values full self-driving. Like if you were to take like a 2022, 2023 Tesla Model Y 3 or Y and compare stack to stack, one with full self-driving and one without, the street value, the used value, is still about $2,000 to $3,000 more. So you're not necessarily throwing 8K completely down in the toilet. So I would disagree with this, and you still get to use it in all the functionality, because if you're a full self-driving believer, you're going to either pay $100 a month or whatever you're going to be paying for it. So I think it's a little bit different at the end of the day. And if you're anybody out there that's pending delivery and you want full self-driving for half off, and you're pending delivery, you have not picked up your Tesla yet, definitely check out my Linktree form down below in the description. There's an inquiry form all the way down at the bottom. You could fill that out. That will send me a message, and then I'll reach out to you and point you in the right direction with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Let's see here. Does Tesla do anything for vehicles where you're hearing lots of wind on older Model Ys? No, SF City Boy. Wind is not a warranty fix unless it's like leaking water, which I've seen. Can a person on a free trial take half price of full self-driving? Gone? No, unfortunately not. It only works before delivery. Dylan, you feel that, or do you have some insider info on the incentives? I'm just going off of what, because Dylan, we've been tracking this stuff like for the past, I think 3 years now, almost 2 to 3 years. And we just kind of know at this point when Tesla is going to be rolling out incentives. Now, of course, we've always been wrong. We've been wrong a ton of different times, but Tesla likes to do incentive releases on Thursday. And if it doesn't happen, then maybe it's going to be another time frame, maybe even February after the earnings call. But definitely, I don't think it's doing well for them, because here's our biggest indicator. When vehicles and inventory goes up, incentives come up as well in terms of them, doing something. And right now, it's arguably not a good incentive time. None of the incentives are that crazy or nothing shocker. And Tesla knows like 0% and all these different offers sells vehicles. I saw your settings in your Model Y. They're pretty interesting. I keep recording off on honk. I heard it only records the honk and not the before seconds. Oh, interesting. I thought it records the before seconds, but very interesting. Gregory, I gave some thought to yesterday's topic, and I'd pay $8K now for full self-driving if I had it for the life on any Tesla product, including Optimus. Before you ask, why would anyone want it in Optimus? Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like if you're already in, like, especially in your situation, I remember you're leasing it, right? It doesn't make sense for you. You might as well just like give it back to Tesla and then get into a brand new Tesla and figure it out from there. Anyone wondering what black headliner is, just look in the back seats. It's already in the back already. Oh, it's a good point. Yeah, same material. And so it's not nothing like special in that sort of. Imagine sending your Optimus to do grocery shopping, take your car to be washed, pick up your kids from school. That's a good point, Gregory, in terms of like, that would be a cool one to have a like full self-operating or self-driving Optimus. Be pretty cool. Max, I have a feeling they cut back the workforce on the Cybertruck, hence low inventory or no inventory for the all-wheel drive version. Tesla needs to supplement for the $7,500 tax credit. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? Model Y is their highest volume. Model 3, SX, and Cybertruck are an afterthought at this point. And maybe if Cybertruck, it starts to get in more demand, which I don't see it being that, or maybe they drop the price, that could really spark a bunch of sales and everything. Do you think 0% will happen for the performance? I do think so, but it's not going to be anytime soon. 0% for the performance is going to be like a Q3, Q4, maybe by Q4 of this year, like November, December, we see 0% on the Model Y performance. And if you're just joining in, welcome. We're doing a live giveaway today. We got to hit 44 likes, And you have to, so if you want to be entered in, once we hit 44 likes, we pick the winner. To be entered in, you just have to hit the like button, hit the subscribe, you might as well, and just type anything in the live stream chat, and then we'll pick a random winner once we get to 44 likes live on today's stream. And I don't think we've seen this though, but just want to quickly show this. The marine blue in the showroom on a Model 3 looks pretty good. Actually, of course, this color does not exist for the US, but if it does, I think this would be a nice blue compared to like the current blue. It's like more classy and luxurious. I think I kind of like it actually. And I mean, I guess you could get like a, this wrapped on a Cybertruck would look pretty sick as well, because it's like more mature and luxurious on a Tesla vehicle. In this next topic, Wawa has created and launched their first supercharger. I think this is just the beginning of superchargers becoming everywhere, which is good for Tesla owners and really good for all electric vehicle owners, because now a lot of them have converted to the Tesla supercharging plug, and you might be able to go to them. But Wawa has launched their first supercharger. I think this one's in Florida. Tesla actually posted about it. It's in Alachua, Florida, Northwest US Highway 441. And you can see it is the Wawa logo on the chargers, which is really cool to see. And of course, it's just plug and play, which is the beautiful thing with Tesla vehicles when you're on a road trip like this. Is really cool to see. And Wawa's cool. I mean, you can go in and get some, I mean, the next thing is, I mean, I know there's like Buc-ee's superchargers as well, but Buc-ee's has got to throw in a logo on their supercharger in here. But take a look at this post from Max, who works at Tesla. I first met Wawa leadership back in 2015 and showed them a Tesla. And of course, they were looking to do this. And now that they've got their first one, it is really cool to see. But the one thing is for sure, when you're going to like Tesla superchargers like this, you definitely want to take a look into purchasing like an EVJect safety connector, because this allows you to plug in, protect your vehicle, and give you the option to drive away if you need to in the event of emergency. They also gave us a crazy promo code for Dennis for 30% off. So definitely check out EVJect down below in the description. Get a sick discount and check out the product to protect your vehicle and give you an escape route in a case of the emergency to drive away from your Tesla vehicle. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. SF City Boy, never say never. Never going to happen to get 0% on Model Y performance this year. It's true. Maybe 0% is too aggressive. Maybe we get to like 1.99. I could realistically, 1.99%. I bet is going to happen on Model Y performance, like 99% chance for sure. I don't. Thank you for the full self-driving. When do you want the D? Oh yeah, send me a reminder. Sorry, I'm so behind on that. Send me a message and I'll give you the instructions. Does Tesla Insurance have mechanical breakdown insurance? I don't know actually, SF City Boy. I've never actually had a Tesla insurance policy. I've talked to a lot of people that have it and talked to a lot of people. Oh, actually, I don't says no. So there we go. No. Have they ever done 0% on any performance model? Yeah, 100%. I mean, Model 3 performance last year was 0% or even close to that. I think it was 0%, but you had to add full self-driving. And that's actually another good point. Like throughout this past year in 2025, there was various times in which Tesla combined 0% financing with the purchase of full self-driving. So now I guess they're not going to do that anymore, huh? Or will they force it with like, will they just relabel Lux Package, and Lux Package, instead of it being the permanent package for it, maybe it's like full self-driving for 3 years or 5 years or something to that effect. I don't know. It's a good thought here. And I guess we won't ever see a 0% combination with that anymore. So that's going to be an interesting one. All right, so we got to 44 likes. Congrats to everybody that jumped into the giveaway. Congrats to everybody that hit the like button. So this is your 30-second warning. Your 30-second warning to quickly hit the like button again, or hit the like button, and to type something in the live stream chat so that we can pick our giveaway prize winner, in which you'll be able to either choose a Cybercab wind-up racer or a Cybertruck wind-up racer if you win today's live stream live on stream. And of course, we'll basically just order it from Tesla, shipped directly to you. So this is your 30-second warning. Get in those last minute likes, get in those last minute chats. If you don't know what to write, say Happy New Year to everybody else in the live stream chat. But before we pick the winner, don't forget about saving a massive deal on some all-weather floor mats for your Tesla vehicle. Our favorites is 3W, especially when you use promo code Dennis35, you get 35% off. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. They've got them for Model 3, Y, SX, and even Cybertruck. Great fitment, lifetime warranty. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. And so the winner today for your choice of a Cybercab wind-up racer or Cybertruck wind-up racer is SF City Boy. Congrats, SF City Boy. Please send me a DM. I think you're going to DM me anyways, and so that we can go to claim. And then just let me know, you know the drill. So I think because you've won before, let me know which one you want. Send me your shipping address, and then I'll process the order once we get home and get one shipped to you directly from Tesla for a wind-up racer or Cybertruck racer. And congrats to everybody for jumping in today. Thank you, Dennis, for the FSD deal. Happy New Year. No, thank you, Don Carlo. Thanks for dropping by and hopefully enjoying your Tesla vehicle. Full self-driving and everything. If anybody's out there and in your pending delivery and you have not picked up your Tesla yet, brand new Tesla, and you have not picked it up, you want full self-driving for half off, definitely check out my link tree down below in the description. There's an inquiry button all the way down at the bottom. You can fill that out and that will reach out to me, and then I'll point you in the right direction. Saw your robotaxi stuff, and it's funny, in SF there are a lot of robotaxis, so wait times are like 3 minutes to 30 minutes. Oh, then I don't know what's going on in Austin then. Why don't they throw more out there? Maybe there's something else going on. In this next topic, it seems like Tesla has figured out how to upgrade hardware 3 owners for the latest full self-driving. They've released a new patent here. Seems pretty technical and complicated. Maybe you guys can help me understand it. But let's take a look at it from what Ming on Tesla Ming has actually posted here. There's a super long thread, but here is what the meat and potatoes here. This some sort of diagram here that says systems and methods for big augmented arithmetic convolution. And I guess the TLDR here, and shout out to Tesla Newswire for posting this, is, quote, Tesla has just found a clever way to extend the life of hardware 3 for full self-driving. A newly published Tesla patent explains how the company can run higher precision AI on existing hardware like hardware 3 and hardware 4 instead of requiring new chips. Of course, this will allow you to, and maybe this was what they're talking about, that like hardware 3 FS version 14 Lite. And how I think it essentially works from here is that they use the existing modern AI models that prefer high precision math that use like the chip and just run like smaller bits of data in lower bit chunks on the older so that it can actually handle it. So really cool to see that they've figured this out. And I guess this is a good nod to the people that have like the older hardware 3s, or even now maybe hardware 4 is going to be older, that they're not going to give up on all of us. And we'll be able to get the Lasian version 14 on hardware 3 vehicles. Pretty exciting to see. Let us know what your thoughts on. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But the one thing is, if you're going to be using full self-driving or even your Tesla, definitely check out some accessories from Joa. Definitely use promo code Dennis to save some money, like center consoles and phone mounts. We've got them in all of our Teslas. So definitely check out. Link down below in the description. All right. I'm going to be buying a Tesla because of Dennis, John. No, you're going to be buying a Tesla because they're good vehicles, not because of me. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we can save you some money at the end of the day. TMS, do you think there will be any discounts or offers on full self-driving as version 14 gets closer? I don't think so, because I don't think they care about purchases anymore. They want subscriptions, and that is what's going on here. Jerry, what's the ballpark cost on Model Y performance tinting? Yeah, so if you're in the area, definitely go to OC Tint Solutions. They are the best, in my opinion, for tint. They specifically focus on Teslas and more. We've taken all of our Teslas to them. If you don't believe me, just take a look at their reviews here. 5 stars out of 1,000 reviews. And the reason why it's on the higher end, and because you want someone that specializes in Tesla vehicles and knows what they're doing, because there's a lot of different electronics in these Tesla vehicles, and you don't want that water to get somewhere. Like, I've heard some horror stories where, stuff just gets messed up and then it's not fun at the end of the day. So definitely hit up Jason, the owner at OC Tint Solutions. That's for the dentist deal. But 3M ceramic or maybe ceramic tint, because there's different levels to this. You could just get the color, which is just privacy, which has no protection of UV or IR, which IR is heat rejection. Then you can get like 3M ceramic or ceramic tint, which has those different properties. And then there's a level above that that just takes it to the next level. But ballpark, you're going to be paying around like $500 to $1,000, depending on like if you want the windshield, the sides, the roof, and all these different pieces and parts to it have like a different level and package that goes on top. But if you just want color, like I used to think like, who cares about tint? Like, what is the point? Like, I just want the privacy, like, you know, the look, the color. I didn't realize there's all these different like things that you can get with it. And so one time I paid a shop, like, I think like $150 to tint my first Model Y, or one of my first Model Ys. I even made a whole video on it. And that was a bad news bears type of thing, because then I started to realize there's like a lot of like the clarity of the tint. It was like very wavy. I could barely see through. It was almost dangerous. And then I found OC Tint Solutions after that. There's a whole video on the channel with my blue Model Y and how it was actually a true story in which I went the cheap route, I messed up, and I found Jason, and we were able to fix everything. And, you know, good thing to Jason, like he didn't charge me for the removal, which was a nice incentive with that. And he got it done. Like I didn't even set an appointment. I just like was like freaking out, and I found him, and then he was able to fix it and explain to me why there's different levels to all of this. If you're going to own the car for 10 years, buying FSD is worth it. Briggy, yeah, 100%. And I think I am going to own like the Cybertruck. I mean, the Cybertruck's got full free supercharging. I was thinking about it. The only way I sell the Cybertruck is if there is a cyber SUV coming out, and maybe that's going to be something that comes out in the near future. Has the Cybertruck stalled out? Is Tesla going to sweeten the deal or what? I don't think so, QWeb. I think the Cybertruck is pretty, like, they just don't have inventory. That's what's going on. Bradley, thanks for coming in. Gregory, did you hear Jason's comment after seeing the latest Optimus? No one will remember Tesla made cars. Yeah, I mean, and I feel like a lot of people are in that camp of Elon going into like AI, robo-taxis, Optimuses, because there's more opportunity, I guess, for that. Like it's a bigger blue ocean. And so I get it 100%. I finally got the 3W mats installed today. Thanks for the 35% off. The new carpeted ones with the Y, X and Y are not as black as I thought they would be. Oh yeah, I think they're more bluish, right? That's what it is. But congrats on getting your 3W mats. I was actually checking out the door sill kit today. We installed it on a Model Y, and it is really nice in terms of protecting the areas of your interior of your vehicle. Let's see if there's any more comments. Welcome to Texas. Yeah, thank you, Bradley. But yeah, thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button and the comments and everything. Just a quick reminder, tomorrow we'll be on earlier, which will be 11 a.m. Central or 11 a.m. Texas time for where we're at right now. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.